So, Minister, just back to what I asked about with electric vehicles and the rollout, $260 million of taxpayer money rolling out to EV infrastructure around New South Wales, $10 million to retrofit a number of strata buildings, apartments. We don't know yet where, but predominantly probably in the city and eastern suburbs areas.
I would hope not.
Well, let's see where they are. So on notice, I'd like to know those locations, as I asked earlier. Can I just ask you, obviously you've made a very clear position that you want to increase the number of electric vehicles. You've told me that you have one. Could you tell me, of the 23 Cabinet Ministers, how many of them have an electric vehicle?
Yeah, I'll have to take it on notice. I don't know. But
do you know if the Premier has, or the Deputy Premier?
Some of them are hybrids. This is the reason why I'm hesitating. There's a lot of hybrids in the fleet. I'm not sure who's got what. I'll take it on notice and come back to you.
But you need them to be all electric vehicles as part of your big net zero sort of targets that you.
I'd encourage them to do that, but I also don't. But we're also looking at the ends of lease and the way in which when they get rolled over and what the opportunities are. And the point that I would also make, and I think we need to be upfront about this, for some of particularly regional ministers and those kind of things, actually the challenge...
You have very few of those, though, let's be honest. Very few.
We've got a few.
We've got
Jenny Aitchison, Kate Washington.
Okay. Well, do they have electric vehicles?
I don't know.
It's okay for them not to have electric vehicles. Okay, so of the parliamentary secretaries, which I mentioned earlier, BMWs, luxury Range Rovers,
their choice
Jeeps,
of car.
they have
Is there someone you want to talk about?
Why not push through? If you want the public to pick up electric vehicles, why don't you actually get that through your Labor caucus, that they won't want to lead by example? Why spend all this taxpayer money? But Minister,
you gave up that opportunity to move that through state conference when you left the Labor Party.
Not as I do.
Sorry?
How hypocritical is this party? I mean, you're the only one driving around an electric vehicle.
Super happy to be doing so.
Why not? Why aren't they following your example? The rest of the Cabinet Ministers and
it's a matter
what
for
about
them.
your departments here, the secretary heads here? Can I get
we can take on notice. You can do that
because they're also given public cars. Are they electric vehicles? Can I take
Have
that on
you got an
notice?
electric vehicle?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, well, okay.
I've got a lovely old car from 10 years ago.
Very good. Glad you enjoy it.
Thank Mr.
No one's making anyone buy an electric vehicle.
I'd like to know the vehicles that the Cabinet Ministers are driving. Sure. Okay, I think the public should know that.
Just to be clear,
whether they're electric.
Okay,
and I'd like to know
talk?
also the parliamentary secretaries, because they are actually often representing the ministers in public
events. They drive
events.
their own car, or they get the train there. I used to get the train when I was the parliamentary secretary.
Whether they're also driving electric vehicles or not. You shouldn't be pushing that type of an agenda out there when nobody's actually doing it within your own caucus.
To buy an electric vehicle, Tanya. It's all good.
You're spending taxpayer money on it, $260 million that could have gone elsewhere. Who are the curbside charges for?
It's hypocrisy. I mean, I think
it's you, Penny.